it's put a new perspective on family, I guess, and how we live our lives. But it's also, there's things that I can be so grateful for. You know, the timing, and I said it earlier, the timing of the way things happened. I wasn't supposed to get married. When I did, I was supposed to get married 6 months later, and for a whole bunch of reasons not related to dystonia, I moved it up 6 months. And if I hadn't moved it up 6 months, he wouldn't have been able to walk me down the aisle, and he wouldn't have been able to dance with me at my wedding. But it's also changed, I think, his dreams, but it's also changed my dreams of what, once I had a baby, a papa should be. You know, a papa should do this, and a papa should do that, and run and play and football and tussle and all these things. And it's changed a lot, but I think it's adapted well, and I think he has adapted well, and I think we as a family have adapted well.
We've learned a lot.
And the babies love. They love it. They think that Papa has a walker. They think that they have a ride. A ride. They love it. Dad asks them, Chip is my son's name and Lainey is my brother's little girl's name, and he'll ask him, like, do you guys want to go for a ride? And here they come, you know, just to run, and they climb up, and now they're big enough. Used to, he would put them up there, or one of us would put them on the walker, and they would hold on. I mean, from the moment they could sit up and hold those little hands there, he had them there, and he couldn't carry them, but he could carry them that way. And even now, my brother lives in Jackson, Mississippi, which is about 8 hours from where we live. And if the babies are together, one doesn't get to ride without the other. And so here they both ride on the walker, and Dad is so proud. It makes Dad proud going through Walmart or going to a restaurant or going through the store, the grocery store, and you have these cute little babies that know they are Papa's just light, and they are just absolutely his joy, and they get front seat, you know, and it's so neat. Though our thoughts and our perspectives of what life should be as a grandfather or as a daughter or as a mom, in my mind, what it should have been has changed. It takes the perspective. It's just taking a different perspective instead of necessarily a negative. He can still tussle around with them in the floor. He can still spoil them rotten with cookies at midnight or whenever, if he's kept them up that late. And he can still do all those fun things. It's just...
it's changed it, though.
It's the avenue in which he spoils them in place with them is different.
Just does it different.
But he can still lay in the floor and read books and put puzzles.
He does.
And
they ride. They love to ride the walker.
Like every good papa should.
The support group, he tells everybody I talked him into going to the first one, and I don't.
We did.
I guess we did. I don't know, but
I know that we taught him into it. I think we did some sweet talking and some forceful prodding.
Yeah, and from there, it's been a good thing. I mean, you know, you're not alone.
Yeah.
Although again, I mean, there's not a whole lot in South Alabama. In fact, nobody feet and legs, and I've spoken with one upstairs already, you know, feet and leg, and so it's been great. The support group, I never had a clue what a support group would do.
Yeah.
My biggest problem, though, is also from the spouse, which you would agree with this, is the child rather than being the patient. And that's what I tell everybody. Our support group meetings in Dothan, I tell everybody, you know, it's not just the patient. You know, it's the whole family. And somebody we know says, no, I don't have dystonia, we have dystonia. So the support group has been spectacular, spectacular.
Yeah, and I know the foundation from the support group, also the foundation end, the resources that are out there with the foundation, the bookmarks, the trifold cards, the brochures that you know, that the foundation offers and gives you the opportunity to get your hands on, to be able to share and help spread the word and give you that empowerment to tell other people what's wrong so that they don't look at you so funny. The support that the foundation has had, I totally agree with the support group, but also the support that the foundation has provided. Right. From a distance, phone calls, emails, You know, even getting things about the Distance for Dystonia run in Dothan in the dialogue, that people in Birmingham read, and people in Dothan read, and people all over read. The support from the foundation has been just absolutely more than what I expected.
Right, and in fact, Rebecca used the word awareness. When we did the Distance for Dystonia last year, we told everybody, our main goal, we didn't care if we raised a penny.
That's right.
It was the awareness. Nobody in Dothan's heard of it. They really look at you like, you do, well, I don't know. The awareness was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And we're getting there.
And you hear the word foundation, you hear a medical research foundation, and you think of some large, way smarter than you, disconnected people that just fund research and fund the program and fund this and fund that, and it's not what the foundation, I mean, the foundation has those people, which is great, but the face of the foundation has been nothing but positive and supportive.
We had a meeting Saturday, and there's a family, and they wanted some information for their child. She's 7 or 8. And I told him I'd email Janet Hushadder, and I knew this was coming up, and I knew she was beyond busy. So I emailed Janet, and first thing was, I know the timing stinks. I said, but I'll forget, so read this, put it on the back burner, and we'll talk about it next week. That was on Saturday or Sunday, and she shot me an email Sunday night. And that's the kind of response we've always gotten from the foundation. You don't feel so alone in it. They back you, for sure. And us being from South Alabama, they give good hugs too.
They do give good hugs.
They do.
But they, you know, they also have really good information. The information that they can provide. I was sort of shocked at the number of doctors and the people they knew that were within our area, within the Alabama area. You know, they're in Chicago, and I'm thinking, surely I don't know that they'll have necessarily connections to doctors in Alabama, but they absolutely were able to connect us with local people so that, you know, instead of calling and going, well, we don't have a doctor that we know of in the area, can you help us? And, you know, it may take a couple of days, but, you know, they would come back with a couple of lists of names of doctors that know what dystonia is and can help treat it and can help do it and can handle it. And so it was nice to have that resource as well through the foundation. The foundation absolutely gave us a place to put our feet when we didn't know where to start. When we didn't know where to go and when we didn't know where to start, the foundation gave us that place to start and hadn't just dropped us, I guess. They hadn't just started us and then let us fall. They've started us.
And they backed us.
Absolutely.
Supported. Very much.